You are watching Access LaPorte County Channel 97. Coming up next is the September 17th meeting for the LaPorte County Board of Commissioners. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
I'd like to welcome everyone to the LaPorte County Commissioners meeting Wednesday, September 17th, 2025 at 6 p.m. I'd like to have everyone stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, and I'd also like to have a moment of silence for the horrific assassination of Charlie Kirk and all the unnecessary murders that have happened across the county.
I'd also like to add firefighter Michigan City, Richard Nagy, who lost his life last weekend.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call.
Commissioner Joe Haney.
Present.
Commissioner Steve Hollifield.
Present.
Commissioner Connie Grammarosa.
Present.
You have a quorum. Everyone is present.
Consider agenda.
I'd like to make a couple amendments to the agenda. Under old business 10A, the contract for the autopsy for the coroner's office. And I'd like to add 10B, consider the barricades that have been going on at Hudson Lake, to have a guy look into that. And 11C, a form for the vendor's contract, to have a guy draw one of those up.
Second.
So we have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye. Consideration of claims.
Minutes.
Consideration approval of September 3rd, 2025 minutes.
I'll make a motion, we accept the minutes as presented.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Consideration of claims. Payroll ending 9/5/2025, $1,472,815.93.
Make a motion to approve payroll as presented.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Operation expense claims.
Operating expense claims $3,871,032.28.
Make a motion, we accept claims as presented.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Public comment. Public comment is now open.
Good evening.
Evening.
Lindsay Lineski. So I need to state my address.
Yes.
4662 South 150 West. I'm here tonight looking for answers regarding the possibility of a data center going in between 400 South and 500 South. On August 6th, our neighborhood expressed concerns at one of the commissioner meetings regarding this topic. We were told there hasn't been a location chosen and reassured us that you would be against rezoning farmland for a data center. Now there are flags surrounding that property, and according to 811, a company called Abinmark ordered the utility markings for a core drill. If you look up Abinmark, they're a group of engineers, architects, surveyors, planners, designers, and technical experts that work on huge industrial projects. So now we are still worried and having to wait it out for answers, hopefully before it's too late. On August 14th, Commissioner Grammarosa was willing to meet with me and other concerned neighborhoods to discuss putting an ordinance in place similar to the one Lake County had just put in place. I appreciate you asking for our input, and I'm hopeful for your eagerness to get one done for LaPorte before any data center companies come to you. We submitted our revisions on August 29th, but have yet to see a final draft or update of the ordinance. The importance of having one adopted sooner than later would prevent a data center from getting far enough along in the review permitting process and becoming an exempt to the new zoning amendments. So again, I'm just looking for real, honest answers and help on getting ahead of this, because I think we can all agree that a data center does not belong in perfectly good farmland near several homes, a county park, and a school. Does anyone voting on this understand the risks it could have on our community? These data centers can use up to the same amount of electricity as 400,000 homes in a month. This is something that will affect us all and would affect the future of LaPorte. Wouldn't we want to be careful on where these go and assured they would be put in using proper safeguards that the ordinance requires? Other county officials are standing with their residents and saying no to data centers. If you're so set on adding these to our county, can't we limit them and see how they impact us after 5 to 10 years of being built? Residents that live in New Carlisle were impacted immediately after construction started over there. Now they are stuck, unable to sell their homes. Poor water quality and high utility bills, not to mention their view and peaceful country living is no more. Help me and everyone else understand why we need so many of these in one county and how they could actually benefit us in our future here in LaPorte. Help be the solution and consider prioritizing the long-term well-being of our community over the short-term corporate needs and interests. I understand you're all busy and emails may have been unanswered because you're waiting to have a special meeting on this topic. But while we wait for when that will be, I'm here requesting that you please move swiftly in adopting an ordinance for data centers in LaPorte County. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Currently, no one has approached the county for anything to do a project yet. They're doing their due diligence, just like buying a house, you walk through the house first. No one's approached anybody here about these. And currently, the ordinance that we do have in place would put these in an industrial area only. So when they update the ordinance, it'll just make it more stronger. Thank
Do
you.
we have anyone else for public comment?
Come on up, George.
You're always welcome.
Without you.
Yeah,
Mr.
well,
Callis.
couple weeks ago, you said, George, you always got something to say. Well, I do. It's George Callis, Tornado Drive, LaPorte, okay? 2 months ago, I came to you and I told you how to fix the bathrooms downstairs, get them open. It is now 2 months, so I know George feels, the commissioners owe the taxpayers, and they especially owe the employees of that building an explanation of what's going on. Good, bad, some kind of an explanation we need. I was gonna ask earlier, but I wasn't gonna put anybody in the spot, but I don't mind putting you guys in the spot, okay? So I really think,
We'll answer under department
Okay.
heads.
all right, done.
I can give you
Thank
a
you.
quick answer. Coming from the private world into here, it's government.
Change it.
We had a revolution 250 years ago. I'm ready for another one.
Big depart.
You don't have to have it that way, but, and I also, didn't I read something that,
You have to come to the mic.
Thanks, George.
Public comment is still open.
Come on in, man.
This is it. Ryan Flaherty, 7485 East Point Road, extension. Thank you all for your help in starting to remove these barricades that are in Hudson Lake. The only additional ask that I would have for, in addition to getting the barricades removed, is to have no parking signs placed on East Lake Park Avenue and on the extension of Cottage Grove Avenue going towards the lake in that area, and to have the 20-foot road that's there be marked with some sort of stakes going forward, so that if any officers need to come out for removal of any vehicles, they know what the perimeters of the road are, and they're not, I guess, removing the cars from someone's actual property. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Public comment is still open. If you'd like to come up for public comment. Anyone else for public comment? Okay, we'll be closing public comment. Department head comments.
Good evening, Commissioners. Angie Davis, LaPorte County Building Maintenance Director. Couple projects that we have going on in the Hyler Building. break room drawing, is in process now. We had a little bit of setback with that when we found some electrical issues when we were taking the ceiling tiles down. They do anticipate on having the drawing and the hard copy completed and handed over by Monday, September 29th, so that we can proceed with bids. They're hoping to beat that timeline as well. They've been working every day on that. The county jail showers, we have S6 start date was the 15th. They're planning on completing that on 9/20. Start date for S3 was 9/22. Completion should be 9/27. S2 start date should be 9/29. Completion should be 10/4. And then we have the JSC generator, which we were waiting on the last part for that, and they do have a start date of Monday, September 22nd, and tentative completion date of that is October 31st. So those are our projects.
Did the switch come in?
Yes, yes. So that's all I have for that now. Any questions?
So can you just kind of explain, why this bathroom didn't get done and the process? Do you know the process of legally we have to send it out to bid and?
Correct. We had to get the scope in the bathroom, and we've actually run into more issues starting to take things apart. That's going to cause more repairs. So we had to have the drawing so that when the bid goes out, we have exact bids. Everybody's bidding on the exact same thing and not bringing people in saying we're going to do it differently, and then it cost us more money in the long run. And then when we got into the break room, there were some more issues as well. So like I said, they're planning on having that scope finished so we can get it out to bid as soon as they get it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other department heads?
I have one quick update. I wanted to follow up on our directive to have the claims published online. I haven't seen that happen yet. Do we have an update on that?
Yeah, the update is you and I had a meeting. You still haven't come to share with us exactly what you're looking for. You said that you were going to do some looking on with Lake County, and we have not had a second meeting, so I'm waiting on you.
Sure. All right. Very good. Well, just basically looking for the same thing that we voted on back in January, and then again, I believe it was in May.
That's not an answer to what we talked about, and so therefore, if we'll have another discussion about it, we need to know exactly what you're looking for.
Sure. All right. Very good. Well, in the meantime, I've been scanning our claims minus the jury information. Obviously, I've been scanning those claims and for the last couple months. And I'll be publishing those to a Dropbox link online so the public can have access to those until you're able to get that information put online on the county website. And I'll be publishing that link tomorrow afternoon.
Any other department head comments? Moving on, request. Consider museum closure September 22 through the 26th to rearrange new items, redo the gate, and a request for a keypad at the back door.
Tom, you want to come forward, please?
The doors we finished, they look amazing.
They really do.
They were, and to continue with that, we would like to refinish the gates that were salvaged from the Fox Woolen Mill. So they're about 150 years old too, showing signs of age. So we would take those off, have them cleaned and power coated and replaced, and we would pay for that.
You'll pay for that 100%?
Yes.
Okay. And then you also want to install a keypad at the back door?
The last several months, we've had a lot of contractors working there on the elevator. Electricians have been in there, so the doors have been open all the time.
Good.
In addition, our volunteers, we try to have them park in the back so there's room up front for the guests. So it's kind of awkward for them to have to walk all the way to the front or to give them keys that we can't control. So we were looking at the possibility of installing a digital keypad that we could control.
At your cost again?
At our cost again, yes.
Okay. And I think you and I spoke on this. You're going to have to get with Director Davis because she's in charge of access to these buildings. So you work with her and she'll
Right,
we'll get all
and
set up.
obviously we
They'll have to have access to just in case if we're
Exactly, yes. So B&J's gave us an estimate. and they suggested putting a 4-digit code, like the last 4 numbers of your social security number, and we can control that. So if someone left or whatever, we would relinquish that number so they couldn't get in. So that would be a nice, easy way to do it rather than issue keys to people.
Okay. Yeah, just talk with Miss Davis and work through that with her department.
Okay, and the closure, we have been given several vehicles from the Peter Kessling Foundation, and to try to squeeze those in, we're going to have to move a lot of other vehicles around, and it's basically going to take all 3 floors. And rather than have the public come in and be kind of dangerous to work around these things, so and we set up that whole week, but it may only take a couple, 3 days. So, but in anticipation, we would like to be able to close all week.
I have no problem. Now, a question I got, when you bring these 3 cars in, we're responsible for insuring all the items inside, correct? I think that's where the contract reads.
That should be on our schedule.
Even these new cars will be on the schedule.
We'll have to. I'll let them know about the contents.
Okay. Yeah, we'll need a list of the new stuff you're putting in there.
Okay, I wasn't aware that you were insuring them.
It's one of our buildings, and I'm sure it's in the schedule.
Yeah.
I mean.
Okay, even though we don't own, if the Kessling Foundation owns them, do you still insure them?
It's what the building catches on fire.
Mm-hmm. Similar to renter's insurance, similar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll need to itemize what you're adding to it.
So is that a motion? Can we get a motion?
Yeah, I make a motion that we allow them to close for the 22nd to the 26th. Do we want to do these all individual, Guy, or just all at once?
You can do it however you want.
Okay.
Just in that we would need a list of the vehicles.
Okay. So you can close the 22nd to the 26th to rearrange. We need a list of what you're adding to the contents on the inside. The gates, you can go ahead and do that, and then get with Miss Davis to do the keypad, so that way we've all got access to it and everything.
Okay. Do you want a number 2?
What's that?
Do you want a number?
Figure it out?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can pay at the front gate.
I have to.
No.
I've been told I'm an antique, so I've already been there with you.
Okay.
So we have a motion and a second.
Yeah.
Any other discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Just an update. We're almost done with the elevator, I think. That'll be a great relief for us. So thank you very much for your.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, under 10B, Hudson Lake, the barricades at Hudson Lake.
I would make a motion to direct our attorney to take care of whatever legal paperwork and filings need to be done in order to resolve the issue of the road blockage in Hudson Township.
I second that motion.
So we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Under.
Yeah, okay, go ahead. I was gonna discuss the signs you want to put up, but
Oh, you want to go ahead? Go ahead.
Yeah. Do we need to have those signs put up, Guy, or would it make it easier for towing vehicles that are blocking the roadway, or?
Well, you don't have any. They don't. The sheriff will not, without any specific signage or anything. The sheriff will not move on those issues.
So then,
so you would need. County's gonna have to go out there and measure and take a look, and then they'll have to come back to you if you're gonna request signage.
Yeah, so typically it goes through the highway department. The highway department usually does a survey of
that sign.
the situation
Well,
and then kind of will measure out the roads and everything. We've done this in other
I'm aware of
areas. And so, go ahead.
I'll make a motion that we contact Sherry to have her check into this.
Second.
So we have a motion and a second. Any other discussion?
No.
Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Under 10C, form for contracts.
I thought that was new business.
You put it under 10C when you listed it.
Oh, okay.
I would make a motion to direct our county attorney to draw up standardized forms for contracts relating to vendor work for the county.
right now that's just going to be for the trades because like for the accounting work and professional services, we already usually get contracts.
Yes, my apologies. Yeah, for the trades.
Okay, great.
I'll second that.
So we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Any more discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Then what about 10A? For the autopsy for the coroner.
Okay,
We
So-
talked about this before. Now we need to have a formal contract for that, correct?
SBOA says that we need a contract for
Okay.
everything. So
So I'll make a motion, we instruct you to draw one up for them?
yeah, I'll take that letter that we've had and I'll just put it in a contract form and then it can be signed by the company that does the autopsies and y'all.
Okay.
Great. Second.
so we have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Moving on to new business. Under A, consider amendment to master service agreement with Lockmuir.
So
This is,
Mitch Bishop's not here today, but he sent you all an email explaining that he wants to increase the limit because you don't have an engineer currently, and so then it's an engineer available should it be needed. I looked at the contract. I would recommend that you go ahead and do it if it's your pleasure.
Make a motion, we accept this.
Second.
we have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Consider Peterson Consulting Services for GASB 34 and GAP for 2025. The auditor?
This company has been providing the services for the past 3 years. It is an accumulation of the capital assets. It's necessary to be maintained on a regular basis, and he has done this so. And the cost of the contract is approximately $4,300. The exact amount, $4,250, and it's $150 more from last year. That's it. So we'd like to continue using these services.
And what exactly is it for our asset management program?
No, we have to accumulate all of the assets and maintain records every year, and now we've been doing them internally, but this is putting them to make sure they are in compliance with the generally accepted principles,
Okay.
and specifically governmental.
Okay, thank you.
So we have a motion and a second? No,
don't have
we
any.
need a motion. What's the pleasure of this board?
I'll make a motion, we accept this contract as presented.
Do we have a second?
No.
I'll be stepping down and seconding. All those in favor?
Aye.
Did you want to have any discussion?
No.
Okay. Aye.
Nay.
Motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second, and happy Constitution Day.
Happy birthday.
All
Thank you.
those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.